For the first word welcome, I got a lot of same words but on different languages to use because we are a great diversity here, all the people in the public, also the people performing. So I want to say first welcome, then I would like to say Mirsevini, bienvenue in French, Shukar Avilen for the Roman community, in Serbian, Dobrodošli, and Hoş geldiniz for the Turkish community. Just because the event is going to continue in English, if anyone doesn't understand. Nëse dikush nuk kupton gjuhën angleze shumë mirë, mundeni më ofru te vajza me flokët e bardha me marr pajisjet e përkthimit. Ako ne razumijete, možete da uzmete, kako se kaže, ne znam, idete I pitajte onu djevojku da vas pomogne. Okay. I would like to just give you a short description about the AUK's Diversity Week, so the Diversity Week for Diversity and Inclusion. We had a really busy agenda over the last month organizing everything, and from Monday 24th everything started, and it looks like Harmony for Humanity, which is the slogan for all this event, is working very well, and I'm really glad that all of you are here tonight. So, I don't want to keep talking too much because we got two great people that will hold speeches here. And first of all, I want to call the president of the American University in Kosovo, that is Dr. Chris Hall. Please welcome him.
It worked. Good evening, everybody. First of all, a quick word of welcome to our VIP guests, academic Gypsy, representatives of the embassy, members of the assembly. But most of all, I want to thank so many people from the AUK community, students, professors, staff, and friends and relations. Thank you all for coming tonight to support this great concert. I know there's going to be some wonderful music. I'm not going to make a long speech, I promise. I just want to thank the three people in particular who have made tonight possible. First of all, I think we all owe a big round of applause and thanks to Hannah Sakuli. One of our AUK professors who's worked incredibly hard for the last few weeks to make all this happen. Idona Maluku. Idona, would you stand up? Thank you, Idona. And third, I really want to introduce and thank from the US Embassy, Paul Engelstad. Paul, your support and funding has made this possible. Paul, over to you. Come on up.
As I said, two great people will just have short speeches tonight. This is the officer of the United States Embassy here in Pristina, Kosovo, Public Affairs Officer Paul Engelstad.
Anyway, that's very brave of you to think that I might give a short speech, but I actually will.
I think so, okay.
Anyway, I'm very happy tonight because I think the whole week is a great week. It's good to focus on diversity in Kosovo. It's also, in the United States, we've come a long way with diversity. And a couple of years ago, I was at an embassy reception in Washington, D.C., and someone said to me, you know, they were from another country, and they said, you know, the family and I, we've been to this summer to visit the real America. And I said, you have the real America? And they explained to me what they thought was the real America. And I looked at them after they gave their explanation, and I said, you know what? Every American you meet is a real American. So anyway, when I got to Kosovo, I've been asking people, what does Kosovo mean to you? And I've gotten all sorts of answers. And some of them are not very inclusive, but most are inclusive. I love being in Kosovo. I enjoyed visiting now several parts of Kosovo, and I think it's a really beautiful and wonderful country. And what really surprised me was to find out about the diversity in Kosovo, that it's not one ethnic group, it's not one way of thinking. Oftentimes, as an American diplomat, when we meet with politicians, they say, "You Americans think." And I just get stunned because, wow, all 300 million people have the same way of thinking? Well, that's what I found out in Kosovo, that there is a range of thinking, and I think Kosovo, since it's a young country, has so much potential, and I think it needs to build on its ethnic and cultural diversity. But before I close, I just want to say I want to dedicate this evening to the life of Daniel Pearl. And maybe some of you may remember him. He was a journalist who was executed or killed in Pakistan, in Karachi, over 10 years ago. And through the sorrow that his wife and his parents felt, they started around the world a month, the whole month of October, to focus on harmony for humanity. Daniel Pearl, a journalist for the Wall Street Journal, also was a musician. And wherever he traveled around the world, he took part in playing and learning local music. So much good has come out of the life of Daniel Pearl. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of concerts such as this every year around the world to promote harmony for humanity. So anyway, I have put together similar programs in Africa and in the Middle East, just bringing people together to think about diversity. Anyway, thank you to the students, thank you AUK, thank you everybody.
Thank you, Paul. So the idea was tonight that we want to celebrate for the diversity that is so huge, first in the American University in Kosovo and in the entire Kosovo. So what we brought together tonight in the scene for performing are different groups. I'm just going to list them. It's the AUK Choir that will perform in Albanian, French, and also English, of course. That's the first one. Then the Ethno-Classic Band performing Albanian traditional music. We're going to have the ensemble Venac dancing their traditional music. We're going to have the Goranska Grupa singing a cappella their traditional music. Then the last Gypsy group will perform Roman traditional music. So let's not talk too much, let's enjoy the music and let's have a party. I hope my AUK Choir colleagues are ready to come to stage.
Our first song is Lule Bor, which is a favorite Kosovar song, Albanian. The second is Kaban, a French song. The third is You Better Mind, a spiritual, a Negro spiritual from America.
Lule Ethnically.